Vice President Kamala Harris is currently leading former President Donald Trump in the race for the White House, but it's a tight contest. According to new polling data, Harris has a narrow edge in key battleground states like Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. These states are crucial as they offer significant electoral votes. In Wisconsin, for instance, Harris has a slightly more comfortable lead, but overall, the margins are very thin. Gender seems to play a big role in this election. Harris enjoys strong support among women, leading Trump by 13 points. However, men slightly favor Trump, giving him a narrow lead. This gender divide has turned the election into what some are calling a boys versus girls race. Recent polling data shows that white women who had previously leaned towards Trump are now almost evenly split between the two candidates. In the Sunbelt states like Arizona, Nevada, and Georgia, the race is tightening. Harris has managed to close the gap that Trump had built when Joe Biden was still in the running. New polls show Harris with a slight lead in Nevada and Georgia, and almost neck and neck with Trump in Arizona. This shift makes these states incredibly important for both campaigns. Harris is also gaining ground due to the Democratic Party's focus on reproductive rights and other social issues. The overturning of Roe v. Wade has energized many voters, particularly women, who see Harris as a champion for their rights. On the other hand, the GOP has leaned into Trump's macho appeal, which resonates with many male voters. The stakes are high, and both campaigns are pouring resources into these key states. Harris has been actively campaigning in places like Savannah, Georgia, and Phoenix, Arizona, rallying support and fundraising. Her campaign strategy seems to echo former President Obama's, focusing on young, college-educated voters and emphasizing inclusivity. Trump, however, is not far behind. The polling averages in states like North Carolina show him with a slight lead, although the margins are incredibly tight. The former president's team is trying to rally his base by emphasizing traditional conservative values and critiquing Harris's regressive and divisive messages. Despite the fierce competition, it's clear that this election will come down to voter turnout and the effective mobilization of key demographic groups. Harris's ability to attract moderate Republicans and independents will be crucial, just as Trump's ability to consolidate his base will determine his chances. In conclusion, the 2024 election is shaping up to be one of the most competitive in recent history. While Harris currently has a slight edge, the race is still very much up for grabs, with both candidates fighting hard for every vote.